We have a 3-minute warm-up period here, and then we will get this game started. Royals getting some warm-up skating and shooting in. The Crunch are in a huddle at their blue line. Just under a minute left in the warm-up period. That's going to do it for the warm-ups. Teams will get the pucks in, get their last-minute coaching, and then we will get this game started. This is the first game for the Royals and the Crunch of the NGHL Pittsburgh Showcase. We're at the Pittsburgh Ice Arena. Technically, I think we're in Kensington, Pennsylvania, but just outside of Pittsburgh. Royals breaking the huddle. Crunch now breaking the huddle and getting their starting lineups out. Looks like Ioni will take the opening draw for the Royals. Teams are set. Ref is talking to the two centers. Goalies are set, and we are ready to go. Crunch win the opening draw back. Royals jump on and play it to the far boards. Played into the Royals zone where the Royals defense picks it up and turns it back out to neutral territory. That bounces off a stick, now turned back up on the far side. Ioni steps forward into the zone. Shot from distance is over the goalie's glove and in. Early score for the Royals, making it 1-0. So Ioni scores early, and we will reset. Draw one back by the Crunch. Played back into their own zone. Moving deep, playing it behind the net. Crunch try up the near side. Pressure there. Puck bounces off skate. Picked back up by the Crunch. Now turned back to the near boards. Ioni holds it in the zone. Oh, that comes over the line. Picard could not hold the blue line. That skips over, and we will be offside. Royals changing their lineup. Offside draw on the near dot just outside of the Crunch end. Barnes to take it for the Royals. Royals win the draw back, played it back to the middle. That's jumped on by the Crunch, but now turned into the Crunch zone. Bounces to the far corner. Crunch get there first, played up the far side. That's held in. Played back into the corner. Crunch defense picks it up, moves behind the net to the near side. Bounced off the half boards, comes to the blue line, tipped into the zone, but it will drift across on the far side. Crunch get on it first. Skating up the far side, pressured there by Barnes. Turned forward, held outside of the zone initially, now moving in. Chipped away, this will skip back out to neutral territory, and the Crunch pick it back up in the middle of the zone. Played up the near side. Royals turn it back to the far side and play to the center line. That is pushed past the defender and into the Crunch end. Crunch defense race forward, get to it first. Move to the near side. Played up off the half boards. This will come over the line. Collected by the Royals just outside the zone. Martinez turns it back into the zone. Steps past the defender. Picks up the puck, shoots from distance. That's kicked aside by the goalie. Follow-up is blocked. Puck played out of Crunch end. Straight to take it for the Royals. Puck chipped forward, now bounced back to the center line. Royals played across. That's behind the defender. Racing over to get to it. Crunch get a stick on it first. Bounces into the zone, but offside as the bouncing puck was slower than the player. Offside draw will be just in front of the Royals net, or Royals bench, I mean. Puck controlled by the Royals. Tried to play it forward. That is in the bodies. Now picked up by the Royals on the far side, stepping into the zone. Played towards the middle, but weakly recollected. Moving to the middle. That shot is blocked by the bodies in front. Pushed towards the net. Now sent back to the point. This will come out of the zone at the point where Picard picks it up off the half boards. Played up the near side. Royals move it back into the zone. Steps past the defender. Gets it to the middle. Connects. Shoots. And the goalie blocks that one. Puck played out of the zone on the far side. Rubbed off the play in front of the penalty boxes. Crunch send it into the Royals end. Fan on the outlet attempt, but now picked back up and played across to the near side. Pressure there, but this puck will come out of the zone. Picked up by 54, who plays it forward but cannot get the puck deep. Puck still at the blue line there, now played into the Crunch end. Battling for it, still in the zone. This will be pushed towards the net. Collected by Ioni in the middle. Sent at the goalie, and that's blocked. Follow-up is dunked in behind her off the rebound. And the Royals take a 2-goal lead. Royals up early. Ioni's line making good use of their offensive time. Puck bounces off the shins of the Crunch, who now play it deep into the Royal zone. Racing back to get to it. Royals bash it up on the near side. Collected by Burns, who plays it up the middle where Ioni cannot get to it. Royals get back and get on the puck first. Skating back deep into their own zone, moving behind the net. Pressure there. Puck gets knocked away initially, but now recollected by the Crunch and playing it into the near corner. Moving up the near side. Royals step up, get a stick on that one, play it back behind the net. Crunch defense reverses field and plays it back to the near corner. Crunch sent it up the near side. Bible cannot hold that in at the point, but the Royals collect in neutral territory and bounce it off the near boards. That gets past the defender and now picked up. Soroka gets it into the near corner. Rubbed off the puck there, and it's played up. Bible steps up, holds the puck in. Puck back behind the goal line. Played into the near corner. Pressuring there. Royals can't get it out of that corner. Now they do. Sent to the front, but that shot is well wide to the far side. Puck still in the slot. Now played up to the high slot, held in by the Royals. That's bounced up, and second effort by the Crunch gets it out of the zone. Royals turn it around on the near side, played back into the zone. Not deep. Crunch turn it immediately back to neutral territory. Oh, do not get it out of the zone yet. Now, it's still in. Battled in, and now will come to the corner. Martinez back into the corner to pick it up. Pressured there. She will send it behind the net to the far side. Play in the far corner, sent back to Martinez behind the goal line. She sends it back over to the corner. Back and forth in the corner. Now bashed up the boards by the Crunch and held in at the line. This will be sent to the middle, but the Crunch jump all over that. Can't get it out again. Played forward. This bounces to the backboards. Martinez back to get it. Pressured there. Recollects, steps up, dumps it on the goalie, and the goalie covers. Offensive zone draw for the Royals. This will be to the goalie's glove side for Tampa. .10:26 left in the first period. Draw controlled by the Royals. 54 her shot will be bashed off a body to the backboards. Turned back into the near corner. 54 centers. That comes to the front, but the Crunch jump on it and skated out the middle of the zone. Moving up the middle of the ice, now cutting to the near side. Step into the Royal zone. Knocked off the puck. Picard with a strong stick to break up that play. Puck winds up in the circle, and the Royals clear to the zone and back out to neutral territory. Racing for it. Crunch will get there at the blue line. Turned back to neutral territory. Played across to the middle. That is stolen. And the Royals step back in. 54 moves in, backhands it, but it is blocked by a stick and goes behind the net. Playing behind the net to the near side. Crunch moving up on the near side, pass to the middle. They will skate it out the middle of the zone, 1-on-2. More like 1-on-3. This will be dumped deep. And the Royals get their first partially fan on the outlet attempt, but picked up. 54 sends it up. Oh, that's intercepted at the top of the circle. Moving in. Shot is off a leg and doesn't make it to the net. Royals bash it up the near side again, held in by the Crunch. Still on the half boards. Puck play deeper. This will be sent across the blue paint to the far corner, but no one's home for the Crunch, and the Royals will get to it first. Sent out the middle, and the Crunch intercept that at the center line. Played back up the far side, swept off the puck, and now Ioni picks it up in her own zone. She skates it back behind her own net, moves to the near side, pressured in the corner. Puck comes to the half boards. Royals play it up. Crunch get bodies there and turn the puck back to the middle. Perkowski over to the far corner to get it. She'll wrap it behind the net to the near side. Picked up on the near side, dumped up the middle, and now Ioni picks it up and skates out the middle. Puck comes forward, and Sorwaka will bash it into the Crunch end. Sorwaka to chase while the rest of the team goes for a change. Crunch get it up the far boards, not out of the zone. Play on the far side, pick back up. Sorwaka gets a stick on it, but gets her pocket pick, and the Crunch move out of the zone. That bounces free and knocked back into the Crunch end. Crunch now pick it up at the red line and just dump it forward into the Royal zone. Foot race for it. Bible back to get it. That is bashed past the forward, held in at the point. This will be sent deep, but well wide of the net. Seeley picks it up behind the net, pressured as she comes around, recollects, moves back to the near side, chips it past the forward, up to Burns, who gets it out of the zone, but that lead pass is intercepted by the Crunch, who immediately turn it back into the Royals' end. Royals collect that, send it back out to neutral territory, and we have some back and forth across the neutral zone, and now the puck will be dumped all the way down for an icing on the Royals. Defensive zone draw for the Royals. This will be to Heller's glove side. Draw one back by the Royals. Played up the near boards. That will be not held in at the point. And Martinez races forward with it. She's got a step. Half a step on the defender. Moves past. That will just trickle in on the goalie. Oh, but it's poked free. But the ref lost sight of it and blew the whistle. Martinez got a stick on it to poke it free, but it was out of sight of the ref, who blew the play dead with 7:44 left in the first period. Offensive zone draw. Barnes to take it. This will be to the goalie's glove side. Puck trickles to the middle off the draw. Collected in the high slot by the Royals. Sent back to the middle. Barnes can't get a stick on it, but the Royals bash it into the near corner. Over to get it. Pushing there. Puck still in the corner. Looks like both players overskated it, trying to push each other off the play. That is overskated by the Royals behind the net. Dumped out the middle. Collected by the Royals in the high slot. Pushed to the low slot. And now cleared by the Crunch out of the zone. This comes all the way back to the Royals' end, where the Royals pick it up and pass it up on the near side. Martinez can't get past the defender, and the Crunch pick it up just outside of their blue line. Shouldered off the play. Puck turned around. This will trickle into The Crunch in. Crunch pick it up in the corner. Pressured there. Play still in the corner. Sent to the middle. Royals get a hold of it. And Stray could not get that one on net. Play to the near side. Bible picks it up, steps into the circle, shoots. That's glove down. Play in the near corner. That's sent to the middle. Stray trying to get a stick on it. And she cannot. The Crunch win the race for that one and skate out on the far side. This will be dumped all the way down and be an icing on the Crunch. Offensive zone draw for the Royals. This will be to the Tampa Bay Crunch goalie's stick side this time. 6:25 left in the first period. Crunch control the draw back into the corner. Can't send it up the far side. Recollect the puck. Now skate out towards the middle. Knocked off. Collected by Picard at the center of dot. Now she turns and moves into the zone. Picard turns on the jet, steps past the defender, centers, but that is intercepted by the Crunch, who will now skate it out the middle of the zone. Crunch moving up on the near side. Pocket picked, recollected, now sent deep into the zone. This will trickle wide. Battle behind the net. Royals step away with it, send up the near side, but that will be held in by Sudbury. Shot from distance is wide of the target on the far side. I think Heller got a piece of that one. Play on the far side, held in the zone, moved into the circle, knocked back into the corner by Perkowski. She will wrap it hard behind the net. Will Barnes will chip it past the defender and out to neutral territory. Puck trickles into the Crunch end where the Crunch pick it up. Playing in the near corner, pushing behind the net, pressured there. Puck trickles to the far corner. Chipped forward by the Royals, held in at the blue line initially, and it's still in the zone. Now the Crunch collect and step out. Crunch move up the middle. Pressure there, that's off a skate and bounces backwards. Picard races forward, gets to it, and then gets rubbed off the play. And the puck winds up in the near corner. Crunch pick it up behind the net, skate to the far side. Pickpocketed there. Royals. The Crunch are going to go for a trip. They're calling a trip on that play. I'm not entirely sure that was a trip, but I guess we'll take it. Royals to go on the first power play of the game. Offensive zone draw for the Royals to start the game, or to start the penalty kill. Controlled by the Crunch. Played back into the corner. Crunch move it behind the net to the near side. That is passed up on the near side and then bashed past the defender and out of the zone. Royals turn it back around in the middle. Crunch pick it up, skate it into the zone. Pressured there. Bible dumps it up. This will come out. Oops, sorry. I yanked my tripod off the bleachers. Let me reset that. Royals ice the puck there. I apologize for not getting that on camera, but I pulled a little too hard and pulled my tripod off of its moorings here. So defensive zone draw after the icing. This is to Heller's glove side. Puck left behind in the circle. Pushed back into the circle. This will be sent on net, and Heller will just cover. .104 left in the penalty, 4:38 left in the first period. Royals get their line out for the draw. Puck again left behind the circle, one back by the Royals into the corner. Wrapped up the near side. Can't get it past the defender on the first effort. Second effort will get it forward, where Stray picks it up on the near boards and passes it deep into the zone. Crunch get there behind the net, holding with it, pressured there, knocked by the Royals to the near side, but the Crunch will get on that first. Skating up the near side, they will get it out of the zone. Battle for it on the half boards. Puck comes loose, turned up to the blue line. Crunch cannot get the zone. Turned back to the red line. Crunch now step into the zone. Play is onside. Played up the far boards now, bashed back out of the zone. Royals knock it past the defender, pick it up, skating up, gain the zone. Gets through the defender, steps in, shoots, and that is over the target. Sent back to the front, and Stray missed that one. Puck played up the far side. Crunch exit the zone. 8 seconds left in the penalty kill, or power play, excuse me. Crunch killing time, turn it back to the middle. That does not connect with anybody, goes to the far boards. Crunch pick it up, and that's going to do it for the power play. Crunch turn from the circle. That shot doesn't make it through the sticks. Royals collect, sent to the far side, held in the zone, but now kicked out. Played back in by the Crunch, picked up immediately by the Royals. This will be sent on net, where Heller will just block that down. Played behind the net to the near side. This comes out of the zone. That's chipped forward and now knocked deeper into the zone as Soraka will chase it down. She will win the foot race, get to it on the backboards, and then get rubbed off the play behind the net. This will be bashed up the far side past everybody. Icing waved off as Picard has to go back to get it. She will collect it, dump it up the near side. Overskated by the Royals initially, now sent up. That's off a body, but it does come out of the zone. Soraka tries to get on it, loses her footing, and the Crunch recollect and send it back into the Royal zone. Royals pass across, moving up the far side. That is blocked by a skate initially. Now sent forward, but the Crunch intercept that in their own zone. Played to the near boards. Knocked off. Burns picks it up. Gets past one, but can't get past the second. And the Crunch pick it up and move back up the near side, cutting to the middle. Steps past the defender. Stick lift there, preventing the initial shot. Second effort is wide to the near post. Bounces off the back to the near boards. Crunch send it back into the corner. 2-on-1 for the Crunch there. That will be centered, but no one's home for the Crunch, and Picard will pick it up on the far side. Picard skating out of the zone, moves to the middle, cuts past one, cuts past another. Crunch player blew a tire. That play is called onside. Pass in the middle, but doesn't connect. It's slightly behind. Second effort blocked. Third effort is wide of the target. Play on the near side, centered back to the front. Crunch jump on that before it gets to the center and knock it behind the net. Fan on the initial attempt, but held in. Royals hold the zone, dump it back to the near side. Crunch pick it up, bash it up the near side. This will come out of the zone. Kicking the puck to her stick. The Crunch step into the zone. Shot from distance is tipped by Heller. Play winds up on the far side of the net. Now pushed up the near side. This will get past everybody and out of the zone. Tipped on the way through. Martinez racing down to get to it. Number 10 for the Crunch back in the corner. She reverses field, picks it back up, dumps it up the middle, but that's away from everybody, and the Royals pick it up in neutral territory. That is given away at the red line, and now the Royals move forward, or the Crunch move forward, excuse me. Crunch hold the zone, step towards the middle, trying to get past the defender's pass, but that is not collected by the forward, and the Royals dump it behind the net to the near side. Crunch over to get it, 1-on-3 in the corner. Royals win possession, send it to the point, and that gets through and out all the way to the Crunch end. No icing on the play, doesn't make it to the goal line. Crunch reverse it back up the near side. Pick back up. Bible backing up. Now stepping across as the play moves across the ice. Crunch gained the zone. Dekes past one, but that is blocked by Bible, where the shot does not make it to the net. Puck trickles to the near side. Crunch pick it back up, trying to get to the front. This will be sent behind the net, where the Royals pick it up and skate out the far side. Moving up, stepping past one. 1-on-2. Royals move into the zone. Steps by the defender, tries to turn back to the front, does so, chips it up, and it's blocked up and over the goalie. Goalie got a chunk of it, but not enough. And number 57, Lauren, will score that one for the Royals, making this a 3-goal game at the end of the first period. 10.9 left to play in the first period, and the Royals have now taken a 3-goal lead off of that coast-to-coast play. Puck left behind off the draw, and now the Crunch pick it up. Sent to the near side where the Royals collect. Picard will chip that into the zone. And the Crunch collect. And that's going to do it, 4-1. End of one. Score is 3-0 to the Royals. We will have a 1-minute intermission, I think. I'm not entirely sure how long the intermissions are for this. And then we will move to the second period. Crunch breaking the huddle first. Ref blowing the whistle. Royals now breaking the huddle. So we are back for period 2. Royals with a 3-0 lead to start the second period. Ione again to take the draw to open the period. Teams are ready. Goalies are ready. Crunch control initially. Now Ione steals, plays to the far side. This will be bashed up the far boards where the Royals will collect and send across. Playing to the near side. This will be bashed off the boards. Turned around by the Crunch. Back into the Royal zone. Picard picks it up. Skates, passes it up the middle, but that is intercepted. And then pocket is picked. Puck gets left behind in the neutral zone. And now Ione picks it up, passes to the middle, but that's ahead. And can't be collected. Crunch turn it back to neutral territory. Moving back to the near side. Stepping into the zone. Shot from distance, got partially blocked, I think, on the way through and trickles wide of the near post. Collected there. That puck is sent wide of the near post and a little high. Crunch get back on it. Serwatka battling there for it. Sent up the near side. Puck in the bodies, and now Perkowski goes back to the corner to get it. She will dump it behind the net to the far side. Picked up on the far side. Bounced up in the air, not out of the zone, and the Crunch turn it back into the Royals' end. Chipped up, but not out. Second effort, pushed. Oh, no, not over the blue line. Royals recollecting their zone, sent up. And now it does come out of the zone. Playing it back. Crunch will collect in neutral territory and skate it back just inside the blue line. Pass to the near side. Crunch move into the zone. Racing pass. Shot from distance is well wide. That might have been more of a centering feat. Collected by the Crunch off the far boards. Royals bash it up, but this will be held in at the point. Sent in from distance. The tip does not connect, and the puck bounces to the near corner. Sent in. That will be sent across to the far side. Royals get a stick on it, push it to the point, rubbed off the play, but that puck is under the Crunch player and slides out of the zone. Crunch pick it up at their blue line, play to the near side. Moving up the near side, this will be shot from distance, and Heller blocks that to the backboards. Played up the far side, not much on that. It will be turned back around. Royals pick it up in the circle, play it to the near point or far point again. Puck bouncing around. Bounces free, and now the Royals skated out on the near side. Bash to the near boards. Crunch will turn that around at their blue line. Play still in neutral territory. Crunch pick it up, trying to get past the Royals defenders. Shot from distance will trickle in, and Heller will stop and cover. Defensive zone draw for the Royals. This is to Heller's glove side. Controlled by the Crunch. Stepping back, don't get the shot away. A second effort is stopped by the Royals in the slot, and now the Royals move it out the middle of the ice. Turn around in neutral territory. Royals give that puck away. This will be dumped in from distance. Heller blocks that one and then just covers as the Crunch were moving in. Defensive zone draw to Heller's glove side again. Controlled by the Crunch. Played to the middle, connected there, trying to get a shot away, but the puck is poked away to the near boards. Shouldered off the play. Crunch pick it back up, moving to the high slot. Battling for it there. Puck is left behind. Crunch pick it up, turning towards the top of the circle. That is off of a stick and bounces to the far boards. Picked up there, shoveled ahead. That gets over the stick and now collected. Playing up the far side. Crunch steal the puck, play it into their own zone, pass up the middle. That connects mostly. And now repicked up and stepping past Steely. Crunch gained the zone. Shot from distance is blocked by Sam. Gives up a juicy rebound, but the Royals defense knocks it away before a follow-up shot can be taken. Puck bounces to the high slot, collected by the Crunch. Shot in through bodies. Knocked away. 1, 2, 3. And Heller gets the whistle on that one. Puck was still free, but the ref had lost sight of it in the legs, and Heller gets the benefit of the whistle this time. Draws again to Heller's glove side. Shot up, but into the bodies. Now picked up by the Royals. Royals step past one. Ioni gets it out of the zone. Can't quite connect. Second effort. Gets it over the center line. Play still there. Crunch battling for it. Turn it around. Ioni recollects. Sends it forward. Back and forth. There now collected on the near side, but knocked off the puck. Barnes sends it in. This will trickle to the goal. Bounces off the stick and into the far corner. Battling for it there. Bodies down. Play comes to the front. Bash towards the net, but wide of the far post. Puck is now dumped all the way down. No icing on the play. Royals back to get it deep in their own zone. This will be lifted past everybody on the far side. This gets through the defender and out 2-on-1, but the Crunch turn it back into neutral territory. Playing it forward on the near side. Shot from distance is blocked down. Play still in the Crunch zone. Pass across to the far side. This comes out to neutral territory. Card picks it up there, dumps it in. This will be onside now. Good play by the Royals, who step past the defender. Barnes moves in, shoots. That's on the goalie, who blocks and covers. Offensive zone draw for the Royals. This is to the goalie's stick side. Controlled by the Crunch, who chip it immediately out of the zone. Sealy plays it across to the far side. That's up and off the body. Turned away from the one forward, but now the Crunch dump it into the zone. Sealy picks it back up, sends it back out to neutral territory. Crunch jump on it, but it's in the skates and now stolen by the Royals. Royals stepping forward, 1-on-3, trying to get past the defender. Cannot. Puck bounces free. Royals hold the zone initially. Puck loose. Stepping forward, now puck deeper into the zone by Bible. Collected by the Crunch, skating behind their own net, moving to the near side. Royals step up. Martinez can't get a stick on it, and this puck will trickle all the way down. Sealy back to get it. No icing. Oh, no, they do call icing on that. So we will have an offensive zone draw to the Crunch goalie stick side. Controlled by the Royals. Played back to the point. Sealy chips it forward. 57 gets a hold of it, tries to send it to the middle. Can't get it through the bodies on the first attempt. Second effort sends it to the slot. Collected there. Stray gets a shot, and that is chipped up and in. Stray's going to score here, making this a 4-goal game. I think she got that one. It may have been tipped just in front, but I think Stray got that one. Stray to take the draw at center. 9:34 left in the second period. Draw controlled by the Crunch. Royals cannot get to it. Played across to the far side. Sent up the middle. Royals jump on that. Sent back up the middle towards the Crunch end. Crunch collect just inside the blue line. Dump it forward where Perkowski will pick it up in the near circle. This will be wrapped hard off the glass to the far side. Chipped up to the point, but held in by the Crunch. That is wide of the far side. Royals play it up the near boards, and that is knocked past the defender, and now it's a foot race that the Crunch are going to win. Crunch turn it to the near boards, collected by the Royals. Sent to the front, that is through the blue paint and to the far boards. Stray picks it up there, sends it back to the front. That is sticked by the defenders behind the net. Pressured there, puck left behind the net. Picked up by the Royals, sent to the front, but blocked. And now this will come and be held in at the blue line. Great play at the blue line to hold that in. Sent towards the net. Goalie got a piece of that, of Picard's shot there. Play still in the zone. Pushed up the far side. Held in. That's knocked away from the forward, but now picked up. And it's a foot race where Perkowski gets back and gets a stick on it to break up that chance for the Crunch. Play in neutral territory in front of the Crunch bench. Now played into the Royal zone. Stepping towards the middle, moving in. Shot is off the post. Puck bounces off the post, held in by the Crunch on the far boards. Play still there. Battling for it in the corner. Puck squirts to the backboards. Crunch get a stick on it first, reversing field. Back to the far side, still there. Stuff attempt. And Sam kept that out of the goal. Played all the way down now. I'm sorry, I was not keeping up with that one, and the Crunch goalie got a hold of that one. So we will have an offensive zone draw to the Crunch goalie's glove side. Royals control the draw. Shot is just wide of the far post. Play still in the zone. Sealy turns it back deep. Ayani back behind the goal line to get it. She picks it up behind the net. Centers it. That's knocked aside by the defenders. Now picked up by the Crunch, who turn it back behind the net. Reversing field to the far side. Bible steps up, holds the puck in. Steps. Oh, can't get that through the defenders. Played into the corner. Bounced behind the net. Royals send it to the front, but no one's home on the near side. Puck comes to the near point, held in by the Royals. Battling for it there, and the puck will be pushed out where Bible picks it up in neutral territory and passes across to the far side. This will be sent up the far side. Ayani gets it into the zone. Racing forward to it. Stick lift there. Sawaka couldn't get it initially, and the Crunch turned it up the near side. Held in by Sealy on the near boards, dumped back deep. Barnes into the corner to get it, but it is dumped up where Sealy holds it again at the point. This will be floated towards net, where the goalie has to block that aside. Crunch play it on the far side, moving up the far boards, knocked off the puck. Picked back up. Oh no, the puck gets left behind. Martinez gets it, but can't get it through the defender. Crunch turned up the far boards, can't get it out of the zone. Second effort back into the bodies. It's in the skates and now pushed past Bible. And Sealy races back to get it in her own zone. Sealy collects, chips that over the defender, and it will come out of the zone. Royals push it forward, can't get through the defenders. Second effort, knocks it up, but the Crunch slow that down and hold it in neutral territory. Now pass back into their own zone, playing up the near side. This will be dumped all the way down where Heller plays it, just in front of the goal line. Turned behind the net to the near side. Royals pick it up in the corner, step past it forward, played up to Martinez at the near point. Martinez steps out and loses the puck initially. Puck played into the zone and now played back out to neutral territory. That almost gets through the defenders, but the Crunch kick it over to the far side. Stepping forward on the far side, Crunch gain the zone. Shot from distance is well wide. Sealy in the corner to get it. Sent up the near side. Crunch get a hold of it. Big hit there by Martinez. No call on that. Played to the point, and it comes out to neutral territory, and the Crunch have to get back on side. Crunch turn it up the near boards. Played into the zone. Reversing there, holding, turning to the middle, connect in the high slot. That shot doesn't have anything on it. Puck bounces behind the forward to the near side. Picked up there by the Crunch. This will be sent to the high slot. Collected. Shot is over the goal. Bounces off the glass. Sent back to the front. And that shot was fanned on and didn't make it to the goal, I think. Played to the near side. That will be floated wide. Knocked past the defender. And now out of the zone. Martinez races forward, steps past the referee, knocks it deep into the Crunch zone, and races to go get to it. Martinez can't get there. Shouldered off the play. Crunch pick it up in their own zone. Skating out the near side. Crunch move up, gain the red line, and just dump this puck deep. Off the backboards. Collected. Sent up the far side, and that will get through everybody, where it is collected in neutral territory. Turning with it. Royals gain the zone. Trying to get past the defender. Now holding, slamming on the brakes, moving into the circle. But puck poked away before she could get a shot off. Battle on the far side. 2-on-1 there. Crunch are going to come away with it. Move it behind the goal line and pick it back up in the near corner. Moving to the near side. This will be floated up and collected by the Crunch at the blue line. Played forward where the Royals will turn it back to neutral. Oh, no, they don't get it out of the zone. Crunch pick it up. Move into the circle. Turning. Can't get the shot away. Puck winds up free. Battling for it there. And that is shot in, and Heller gloves it and hangs on. .357 left in the second period. We will have a defensive zone draw. This will be to Heller's stick side. Royals control the draw. Played up the boards, but not out. Crunch sent that towards the middle. Bounces off a couple of sticks, now sent to the far side. Royals will get it out of the zone on the second effort. Play on the far boards just in front of the Crunch bench. Battle there, bodies falling down. And now the Royals collect it and step to the middle of the ice. Ioni steps past one, trying to get past another. Shot from distance is over the goalie's blocker and in. Ioni scores, making this a 5-goal game with 3:33 left in the second period. Crunch control the draw, playing it to the near side. Knocked off the puck initially. Soroka can't get a hold of it, but gets some help. Ioni gets it into the zone, picks it back up, but gets knocked off the puck. Now the Royals step forward. Barnes gets a hold of it, turns and shoots, but that is blocked by a stick from the Crunch. Stick pick it up behind the goal line. Barnes gets another crack at it, tries to send it to the front. That's off the skates, can't make it through the blue paint. And now the Crunch pick it up on the far side and race out of the zone. Given away in neutral territory, turned back forward. Crunch get on it initially, and now the Royals will dump it deep into the zone. Royals going for a change. Crunch pick it up behind their own net. Now pressured on the near side, sent up to the near point. Crunch play it out of the zone. Bukowski can't get a stick on that one. This will be dumped down. No icing on the play. Heller just knocks it back behind the net for her defenders to pick it up. That will be sent up. That gets through, and it's now a foot race for it. Racing down, but it's too far ahead, and this will be icing on the Royals. Defensive zone draw for the Royals. This will be to Heller's glove side. Draw controlled by the Royals. Played up the far side. That's off the stick and held in the zone. Dumped deeper, but the Royals get a stick on it. Played back towards the point. Bashed off the boards. Royals get a second effort and dump this down. And this will make it over the goal line for an icing. Defensive zone draw again to Heller's glove side. We will just reset and do that again. Draw left behind initially, now won back by the Royals. Played in the corner, chipped up the far boards. That gets through everybody, tipped on the way through. And no icing. It will go in on the goalie, who will just cover the play and freeze. 2:12 left in the second period. We will have an offensive zone draw for the Royals. This will be to the Royals goalie's glove side. Scrum off the draw. Puck still there. Royals get a stick on it. Held in the zone initially, turned forward. Bouncing around. Royals get a shot off, and the goalie blocks that one down and then covers. I think that was 54 with the shot. So we reset and do that again after the shot. Stray to take the draw. Offensive zone draw to the goalie's glove side. Won by the Royals to the boards. Pushed past the forward. Crunch pick it up but can't get it out. Battling for it there. Royals get on it. Move it towards the middle. Shot is blocked by the goalie behind the net. Centering feed comes to the front, but cannot make it into the net. Crunch now knock it out of the zone where the Royals pick it up in neutral territory. They get back on side, move into the zone on the near side. That is sent to the middle. Crunch get a stick on it, bounce it towards the blue line, pushed slightly more into the zone, and now pushed past the defenders. Crunch on a breakaway, but that is in the skates, and she cannot make anything of that opportunity as that bouncing puck wound up off of her stick. Now played forward, 57 picks it up, trying to get through the defender, cannot. Turned up, but intercepted, and that is shot past the net to the near side. Crunch pick it up, play it out of the zone on the near side, battling for it. Ioni sends it forward. Crunch jump on that at their blue line. Puck bounces into the Royal zone where Bible collects off the far boards. That's pushed past the forward and comes over the blue line to neutral territory. That is sent back in, but one of the players had not cleared the zone yet, and the play is offside. So offside draw just in front of the Crunch bench. Draw one back by the Crunch. That gets past everybody and all the way back into their zone. Collected by the defender off the near boards. Playing behind the net. Ani pressures there. Puck sent up, held in at the point. That shot is off a stick. Collected by Ani in the circle. Steps back, but can't get the shot through the defender. Crunch sent to the point. Collected there. Shot is blocked down in front by the defenders, and the goalie had no idea where it was. Played forward. That gets past everybody to the near corner. Crunch rapid behind the net. Playing up the far side. Stepping past the forward. Crunch exit the zone. 3-on-2. Steps past the defender. Could have been a hook there. Puck sent in. That's off a skate. Second effort is in. And Heller covers. Covers the first one, and there may have been a follow-up there as well. .6 left in the second period, excuse me. We will have a defensive zone draw to Heller's glove side. Draw controlled by the Royals, who float that up and out. And now racing forward with it. Martinez has it behind the defenders. She's moving in. 3 seconds, 2, 1, blocked. Martinez cannot get that through the goalie, and that's going to do it for 2. Breakaway to end the period is stuffed by the goalie with a fantastic save. That's going to do it for 2. We will have another 1-minute intermission. Royals breaking the huddle first. Crunch just behind them. Royals getting their starting lineup out for the third period. Royals getting their team set. Goalies are ready. Teams are ready. And the Royals win the draw. Stepping forward, Crunch get a stick on it, but the Royals send it up the far side. Crunch collected at their blue line. Fan on the attempt, and it is pushed into the zone. Collected there by the defender, played to the near side. Martinez gets a stick on it, holds it in the zone. Bible cannot keep it at the blue line, and it's played out. Bible rubbed off the play. Crunch pick it up, but have to play it backwards. That bounces off of a body. Barnes breaks up that play, and it is played forward. Crunch pick it up, and we go back and forth across the neutral zone until it is bounced into the Crunch end. Crunch play it to the near side. Fan on that outlet attempt. Martinez holds the zone. But second effort, dumps it in, and Barnes just moves it back in offside. Offside draw will be on the near dot just outside of the Crunch end. Draw won by the Royals. Stepping into the zone, they will dump the puck deep. Crunch back to get it on the near side. Fan on the initial attempt. Puck still there. Pressure there. Royals pick it up in the corner. Send it towards the front where the Crunch have all of the bodies in the slot. And knock it back to the near side. Play on the near boards. Bodies falling down. Sent towards the middle. 57 gets a hold of it, shoots, and the goalie blocks that one down. Played behind the net. Crunch pick it up in the near corner. Moving to the near side. Played up the near side. Big hit there to try to get the puck out of the zone, but the puck gets left behind and pushed back into the near corner. Stray gets a hold of it, fan on the shot attempt, and the Crunch pick it up in the circle and move up the near side. Moving with some speed, trying to get to the middle. Gets left behind, steps in, shot from distance is wide of the far post. Play on the near side. 54 moves it out of the zone. That is intercepted by the Crunch, who lose the puck at the blue line, and it gets played back to center. Dumped up the near side. Crunch going for a change. Bible gets it for the Royals, but pressured immediately. Stolen, trying to get the puck to the front, and Heller just sticks it back into the corner. Collected there. That outlet attempt is off a stick, but gets over the blue line. Playing on the near side. Crunch get it back into the zone. Battle just inside the blue line. Shoving. Puck gets pushed around. Still on the boards. Played into the zone, and Bible chips it up and out. Crunch have to get back on side. Losing the puck at the blue line. Royals pick it up. Play to the far side. Shouldered off the play. Crunch freeze it, and now it gets dumped up the far side. Crunch jump on that. Step to the middle of the ice, move into the zone. Now stepping towards the near side, turning, trying to slam on the brakes and get a shot away. Follow-up is gloved down by Heller, who hangs on. Defensive zone draw for the Royals. This is to Heller's glove side. Controlled by the Royals. Now picked up by the Crunch, but pickpocketed and turned back into the corner. Sent up the near side. This is going to get through everybody and make it for an icing. Defensive zone draw for the Royals again. This will be to Heller's glove side. Scrum off the draw, puck left behind, turned towards the corner. Battle for it there. Puck in the bodies. Kicking for it. Crunch trying to get it free. Puck still in the corner. Played towards the near side. That centering feed is off a body. Comes through the high slot. Bashed forward. And Heller blocks that one to the far side. Play on the far side. This will be wrapped behind the net to the near side. Barnes gets a hold of it, but it is chipped back deep by the Crunch. Crunch played into the corner, battling for it there. Played up the near side. This will be held in by the Crunch. Turns to the slot, collected there, turning to the far side, and that shot is mostly blocked and pushed behind the net. Play on the near side. Barnes sends it up on the near side, and that connects with Iani. Iani has Sawaka. It's a 2-on-1 developing. Pass over. Sawaka picks it up. She moves in. Can't get a shot away or a pass. She gets smothered on that play. Puck winds up off the backboards. Picked up by Barnes, sent back to the front, but that's behind the forwards. Picard races over, holds it in. That shot is off of the elbow. Collected, sent across to the far side. Shot from distance, sent in. Sawaka can't get that through the goalie. Pushed back to the blue line. Held in by Perkowski. That shot on goal. And the goalie will cover. There was another shot in there that I did not get to record. I just missed it. Offensive zone draw for the Royals. 9:30 left to play, and the clock is running at this point. Controlled by the Royals initially, but the Crunch get it back behind their own goal line. Skating to the far side. Crunch moving forward. Passes it up. That's through one. Out of the zone, but knocked away, but it bounces in offside. Offside draw in front of the Crunch bench. Puck bounces way up in the air, now knocked forward. Martinez gets a shot away, and that is blocked by the goalie. Play on the near side. This will be held in by Bible at the point. Sent in. That's kicked aside by the defender and pushed into the net. The defender leaves the puck there, and Let's hear who got that. I think that's going to be I think 76 got that one. Off the bad deflection from the defender. 6-0 now, 8:10 left to play. Martinez steps forward with it, knocks the puck to the near side away from the defender. That is chipped up, stays in. Oh, it hit the netting. The puck hit the netting, and that's why we got the whistle. Offensive zone draw for the Royals. Controlled back by the Royals. Martinez gets a stick on it, passes it to the high slot. Sealy passes it to the near side. Held in by Bible. She steps into the circle, shoots, and that's off a body to the back. Played back in front, comes to the slot. Bible gets another crack at it, doesn't make it through the bodies. Crunch get a hold of it, and now skated up the middle of the ice. Bible over to pressure. Crunch still with the puck, moving towards the Royal zone. Puck left behind, and that will be offside at the line, with the great defensive play to break up that chance. Draw will be on the dot just in front of the Royals bench. Draw controlled by the Royals, sent forward, but the Crunch get a hold of that one. That is not through the bodies, now poked into the zone. Collected, oh no, now the Crunch get a hold of it. Battling for it, they get it out to neutral territory. Picked up by 57, who dumps it forward. 54 collects, bumps a body off the play. Puck still in the zone. 54 gets back a hold of it, moves past one, steps into the circle. Shot is bounced in front. Goalie got a hold of that one. And now the puck will be played out the middle of the ice. It's a foot race for it. Perkowski gets that stick back and in the way, and it is pushed in where Heller will just jump on it and freeze it. And we're going to get a penalty on Perkowski because she was all over the Crunch forward there. Crunch with their first power play opportunity of the game. And the Crunch have called a timeout. 6:03 left to play in the game. Crunch will have their power play opportunity, and they are going to talk over their options. That's going to do it for the timeout. Crunch getting their players forward. So we will have a defensive zone draw for the Royals to start this penalty kill. Draw will be to Heller's stick side. Won by the Crunch to the far boards. Collected there, stepping in, pass across. That connects, but the shot doesn't get through the bodies. Pushed back forward, stuffed in. And Heller grabs a hold of it and hangs on. We'll reset and do this draw to Heller's glove side this time. Draw controlled by the Crunch. Collected off the near boards. That's sent up and in. And Heller will just stop it and hang on. That was technically on net, so it does count as a save, even though there wasn't much behind it. Draw one back by the Crunch again. Held in at the blue line. Sent up, but that is intercepted by the Royals, who play it out. Soroka gets a stick on it, chips it into the zone. Crunch back to get it, pressured by Soroka. Play on the far boards. Soroka breaks up that outlet. Sent back up. Soraka gets a stick on that again. Play still on the far boards. Held in. Royals float that in. It goes wide to the far side. Play in the middle of the ice. Knocked away initially. Now played to the near side. Soraka gets a hold of it. Dumps the puck back deep. And the Crunch have to go back behind their goal line to get it. 10 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Royals. Crunch passes up on the near side, but that's too much for the forward. And it gets sent back out to neutral territory. Crunch pick it up off the near boards. Battling for it there. Played to the far side. Crunch stepping into the zone. Power play is over. That is shot in, and Heller just smothers that one with no rebound. .405 left to play in the third period. Clock is again running at this point. Draws to Heller's glove side. Won by the Royals into the corner. Dumped up the near side. That's stopped by the Crunch. They get a stick on it. Puck pushed back behind the goal line. Bible collects, sends to the far side. Collected there by the Royals. Oh, stick by the Crunch to break that up. Sent up the far side. Collected. Oh, and now intercepted by the Royals, who step forward, trying to get out of the zone. Bashed down, and Martinez picks it up. Play knocked away to the near side. Big hit there, and we are now going to get a stoppage. And the Crunch go for a trip, and Martinez goes for a rough. So it looks like we are going to have offsetting penalties. And play is going to be on the near dot just outside of the Crunch end. It's still going to be 5-on-5 as these offset, and we're just going to play it. 2:58 left in the game. Puck played into the neutral territory off the draw. Dumped deep by the Royals. Play behind the net. Knocked up the far side. That's pushed initially past the defender. Second effort, can't get it out of the zone. It's still in at the point. Played towards the middle. Turned around by the Royals, still in the zone. That is shot into the defender. Still in the zone. Royals get a hold of it off the half boards. Now the Crunch pick it up. Played to the middle. Step out of the zone, trying to get through the defenders. Puck gets knocked away, and Bible is going to race back to get it in the corner. Turned up the near side. 54 collects. Gets that past the defender. And now 57 racing forward to get to it. Stick lift, but cannot get a hold of it. Sent in. That is onside. I thought that came back over the line, but okay. Play behind the net now. 57 gets a hold of it. Puck pushed away to the far side. Stray tries to send it to the middle. Cannot get it through the defender. It's still on the boards. Pushed up the far side where the Crunch get a hold of it. And now get it out of the zone. And this will be offside. 1:53 left to play. We will have an offside draw just in front of the Crunch bench. I need to take the draw. Draw one back by the Royals. Collected at the center line. Dumped up. That's off a skate. Now pushed into the zone. Crunch pick it up in their zone. Turned back to the middle of the ice. Knocked off the play. And dumped in. That gets through one, but bounces to the near side where the Crunch pick it up. Played up the near side. That is away from the forward. And the Royals get it back out to neutral territory. Turned back to the point. Crunch still have to get onside. They do so, but Soraka knocks the puck forward into the Crunch end. Racing forward, stick lift by the Crunch. Crunch pick it up in the near corner and skate it behind the net to the far side. Crunch moving up the far side, knocked away, picked up by Soraka, who cannot get it through the defenders and on net. Crunch play it up the near side. Picard steps up, but the puck gets poked past her. Collected on the near side, knocked back to the boards, and now the Crunch will dump it deep where Prokowski goes. Oh no, it goes to the far side. Crunch have a player there. Collected but fanned on. And now played up and out of the zone. Crunch pick it back up in neutral territory. Playing just inside their blue line, moving towards the near side. Crunch move up, knocked off the play. Connect with the lead pass, however, into the zone. That is centered and knocked away to the far boards. This will be held in at the blue line by the Crunch, sent to the middle, and now chipped up and out of the zone. Crunch pick it back up at the red line. Battling for it there. Played back to the middle where it is knocked deep. No call on that. with only 8 seconds left to play. Crunch move it up the far side. This will be turned back into the zone. And they called that offside, but that's going to do it. End of this one. Sam gets the goose. 6-0 final against the Tampa Bay Crunch to start this tournament. We will get the handshake line, and then we will see everybody at, I think we're at 6:30 tonight for our second game, which is against somebody that my phone knows, but I don't off the top of my head. Teams lining up for the handshake line. That's going to do it for this one.